So, sa first problem natin, meron tayong problem natin is, at the beginning of the compression in the ideal combustion cycle, the working is 0.75 lbm of air, 15 psia at 90 degree Fahrenheit, the compression ratio is 1, and the pressure at the constant volume addition of heat is 495 psia, and there are added 10 BTU during the constant pressure expansion. So, sa solution natin sa point 1, B1 and PB is equals to MRT. B1 is equals to MRT1 over P1. So, pag sinubstitute natin siya is equals to 0.75 and 53.35 times 550 over 1 psia times 12 inches over 1 feet squared equals B1 is equals to B5, so equals 10.188 feet 3. So, sa point 2 natin, B2 is the new RK. Formula niya is B1 over B2, and B2 is equals to B1 over K is equals to 10.188 feet 3 over 10 is equals to B2 equals B3 equals 1.0.29 feet cube. So, sa T2 natin, T2 and 1.2, T1 is equals to B1 over B2, T2 is equals to 5 over BK raised to 1 minus K, 550 over 10, T2 is equals to 130.538. So, sa P2 natin, ganon, 150 psia times 10 raised to 1 minus 4, 376.783 psia. So, sa point 3 naman, T3, 2 minus 3, B is equals to C. Formula niya is yung P2B2 over T2 is equals to P3B3 over T3. T3 is equals to T2 times P1 over P2 is equals to 1381.538 pK times 495 psia over 376.78 psia. T3 is equals to 1,815. So, at point 4, T4 is equals to QI over MCP plus T3 is equals to 11 BTU over 0.75 lbm, 0.24 BTU plus 185 is equals to 2,426. Next is yung sa A, and P is equals to RP, P3 over P2 is equals to 495 psia over 376.783 psia. RP is equals to 1.314. Next is yung RC. Ang formula niya is yung B4 over B3. Sinubstitute 1.362 feet cube over 1.019 feet is equals to 1.337. C is equals to 1 over NK raised to negative 1. 1 over 10 raised to negative 1 is equals to 0.111. E is equals to 1 minus C over A. 1 minus 1.042 over 2.512. E is equals to 58.519%, while the PM is W net over BD, 97.005 BTU times 778 feet, minus LBF over 1 BTU, 9.169 feet cube, times 12 inches over 1 feet squared. PM is equals to 57.160 psia. At point 3, B2 is equals to HK is equals to B1 over B2. B2 is equals to B1 over RK is equals to 0.764 m cube over 18. B2 is equals to B3, 0.042 m cube, while the T2, B1 over B2, T2 is equals to T1 over R, raised to 1 minus k, 337k over 18 raised to 18 minus 1. At point 3, P2 B2 over T2 is equals to P3 B3 over T3 or T3 T2 P3 raised to P2 is equals to 825.590k times 7710 kPa over 6702. T3 is equals to 950.105k. Sa point 4, T4 and T minus 4 or P minus C. P5 over B3, P5 B3 over T3 is equals to B5 B4 T4 times B4 over B3 is equals to T4 over T3. P3 is equals T4 is equals to 1,805 while B4 is equals to 0.080 m cube while the P4 is equals to 7,713 kPa. Problem number 3 is a dual cycle using air operates at 14.7 psia, 70 degree Fahrenheit and RK is equals to 7. The cylinder diameter of the engine is 10 inches and the stroke is 12 inches. The pressure added at constant pressure during 370 of the stroke. Compute this network and cycle thermal efficiency. The atmosphere is at 14.7 psia at 70 degree Fahrenheit. So, sa given natin, which is yung P1 is equals to 14.7 psia, and then the T1 is equals 70 degree Fahrenheit, plus 460 equals 530k, and then the RK is equals to 7, while the P3 is equals to 800 psia, equals P4. So, ang hanapin natin is yung W net. So, at point 1, ang formula natin is B1 over times MRT1 over P1, 53.35 times 530 over 14.7 times 12 inches over 1 feet squared. B1 is equals to 13.358 feet cube. At point 2, B2 is equals to B1 over RK equals 13.350 feet cube over 7. B2 is equals to B3. P2 is equals to 224.10.7 psia. At point 3, T3 is equals to P2 B2 over T2 equals P3 B3 over T3. T3 is equals to T2 times P3 over P2 equals 1,154.240 times 800. T3 is equals to 4,120.496. At point 4, meron tayong B4 is equals to B3 plus 0.03 and then is equals to sa 1.408 feet cube plus D minus 03, 13.350 minus 19.08. B4 is equals to 2.252 feet cube. On W net is equals to QA minus QR. W net is equals to 368.141 BTU. While the C is equals to 53.703%. Then the QR is equals to 317.376 BTU. And the problem number 4 is the ideal combustion cycle operates at 0.60 kg of air. Find the cycle efficiency of the compression ratio is 12, pressure ratio is 1.6, op ratio is 1.5, and then K is equals to 13. Sa given natin, meron tayong M is equals to 0.60 kilograms, RK is equals to 12, RP is equals to 1.6, RC is equals to 155 and K is equals to 1.3. Ang solution is equals to C is equals to 1 minus C over N. Pag sinubstitute natin siya, 1 minus 0.043 over 2.107, C is equals to 50.498%. Well, on problem number 5, at the beginning of compression is an ideal dual combustion cycle. The working speed of 21 pounds of air at 14.7 psia and 85 degree Fahrenheit. The compression ratio is 8.5. The pressure at the end constant volume addition of heat is 450 psia and there are added 105 BTU during the pressure expansion. Find the pressure ratio and the percentage. Sa given, meron tayong M is equals to 2 pounds, P1 is equals to 14.7 psia, and then sa T1 is equals to 85 degree Fahrenheit plus 460 is equals to 544, RK is equals to 8.5, P3 is equals to 450 psia, and then 105 BTU. So, RP, hanapin natin, is equal, formula niya is P3 over P2 equals 450 psia over 294.106 psia. RP is equals to 1.530. C is equals to 13.333%. While on problem number 6, an ideal dual combustion cycle cooperates at 0.65 kg of air. At the beginning of compression, the air is 100 kPa, 45 degrees Celsius. Determine the volume at the end of compression. The air is at 100 kPa. Determine the volume of compression is not work is 300 kJ and main effective pressure is 100 kPa. So, sa given natin, meron tayong M is equals to 0.65 kg. P1 is equals to 100 kPa, T1 is equals to 45 plus 273 is equals to 318 K, W net is equals to 200 kJ, and the Pn is equals to 700 kPa. Hanapin natin is yung B2. B2 is equals to 0.164 m cube,